Developing story now. A wild scene in Warwick today where a car chase followed by a foot chase ends with a shootout with police.
That suspect is wanted in California, but tonight he's in the hospital as police tell us what happened.
NBC 10's Brian Crandall is live in Warwick now with details. Brian?
Gina Patrice, police say they shot the suspect multiple times, seriously wounding him after they say he shot at them first. Investigators still on the scene here on Arnold's Neck Road. The shooting happened up on the train tracks behind me overlooking Apponaug Cove, also next to a popular restaurant.
It was pretty crazy, a little bit.
Kayla Johnson was working lunch at the Crow's Nest restaurant when a coworker told everyone there was a gunman outside.
So everyone ran around, locking all the doors, closing everything, and it was kind of frantic. Everyone was terrified at first. I came out and we heard a couple of gunshots in the whole restaurant. Everyone was near the windows looking because there was just all of a sudden cops and no one really saw it starting. A couple of people did, but when I looked out the hill right there, I saw cops running up with guns, and we had just heard the gunshots, and next thing I know, they were dragging the guy down.
Warwick police say it started when an officer spotted a suspicious vehicle near Oakland Beach, ran the plate, and it came back to a man wanted on a parole violation stemming from a murder charge in California. That man is now identified as 39-year-old Richard Cunningham. The officer tried to stop him, but police say he took off. And later on West Shore Road, several officers thought they had Cunningham cornered at gunpoint.
This subject then pointed a gun back at the officers, at which point in time he then gunned the car, rammed a police car.
Police say Cunningham later got out of his car and ran up onto the train tracks when officers confronted him again.
At this point in time, guns were drawn. They were being pointed at each other. This subject then fired at police. Police then returned fire, striking the subject.
The chief says that 3 officers fired, none of them were hurt. Cunningham at last check was in critical condition at Rhode Island Hospital, and police also say he had outstanding warrants on stolen car charges in Rhode Island. I'm Brian Crandall, NBC 10 News, live in Warwick.